Okay, everyone. So here is the last module. Actually, there is two different chapters in the last module. This chapter 5 from the textbook number 2, that is 5.2 and 5.3, which is all about Spark and data analytics with Spark, and which actually made me like, bro, why to study this? Let's just skip it. The introduction to Spark is very easy, like the 5.2 chapter. So if you just try to skip 5.3, I'll try to cover that part if I can. But anyway, so if you leave that only on the chapter 5.3, I'm sure you can easily answer the remaining. Even if that question appears, you can simply skip and write the other. And to be on the safe hand side, that's why just the basic about Spark. So I'll explain about Spark in the upcoming video. So only 3 videos remain to complete this subject. Sorry, 4. Introduction to text analytics. So the chapter 9 from textbook 2 is all about text mining, web mining and all, and the big first half 9.1 and 9.2 is all about text analytics itself. So we have key terms to know in text analytics. Text analytics is also known as text mining, or which is nothing but extracting meaningful information from text. And text can be like continuous generation of words, documents, wherever you find text, from an image as well, extracting text from the image also. Vector is nothing but collection of words. So whatever the sentence is, you just store them as a vector. So that is nothing but collection of words and all, or grouping words together to form a vector. Feature is nothing but which describes a object or a character or something, like if it is a boy, like hair is a feature, gender, color, eye color, and all, muscular or not, and all, that is all feature. Categories are nothing but classification based on features, like male, female, object like ball, bat, or sports. It's just like that. Then bag of words is nothing but you're just grouping words as it is, and storing as a document and all. Like it's just thinking of it like I'll take word sentences, just keep bagging all the word like Santa Claus how they put it and all. Then text analytics. That was introduction to text analytics. Now actually text analytic process, that is pipeline process, which has 5 phases. The first phase is text pre-processing. So before you start any actual processing, first you have to prepare that text. So how will you do that? Text cleanup. So you have to remove the unwanted, unnecessary text, or non meaningful things from the text. Remove it and throw it away. Tokenization is nothing but forming from each sentence you will be removing, grouping, separating texts, I mean words. So from a sentence you will just remove one word and give it as like keep it as a token, remove one word, keep it as a token. POS tagging. So whatever words you would separate it from a sentence, you will see whether it is a noun, pronoun, verb or adjective, and you will be tagging particular things to that, so it becomes labeled later away. Okay. Word sentence disambiguities. Word same disambiguity. Sometimes same word, same letters, but the meaning might be different. Like the example, like bank. If someone is talking about a bank, whether he is talking about a river bank or an actual financial bank, like that. So, so you have to understand. So you have to to say, simplify or define it, determine what it is. Parsing, understand the grammatical relationship between words. So, for example, the king name is like Rehan. So you have grouping Rehan as king. So that is a grammatical, what to say, relationship, like that. Then we'll come to feature generation and feature selection. First we'll generate features. So bag of word is same like what we saw here, grouping the words and all, selecting words randomly and storing. Similar words are just bagging, removing, taking and bagging. Stemming, easiest way to understand or learn stemming is when you think about a stem from a plant or a tree. What's the tip, bottom tip of the, you shouldn't say tip, right? What is the bottom of the stem? That is nothing but roots, right? So always remember stem in your, what you should think first in your mind is roots. Isn't but whatever the words are, you just have to take the root of the word. For example, speaking, spoke, and speak and all. So many words are there. Why to write different? If the meaning is same, why to write in different form? Just I'll use speak everywhere. Okay. Remove stop words. So like some words in a sentence, like so this man is jumping. So the sentence this man is jumping, if you remove the word this and is, it's not meaningful. This is and all, just man jumping, you can understand that man is jumping. So remove like is and the and all those words will be removed. TF is the term frequency and inverse document frequency, in which you'll be checking how important a word is or a term is, how important it is. So you'll check in the text frequency among 100 words, how many times did the word text repeated, how many times did it occur. So if 100 out of 16, you will keep that 100 divided by 16 into inverse document frequency. So log analysis, among 100 millions of log, how many times did it repeat, like suppose 1000. So you will just multiply 10 million, 1000 by 10 million and 16 by 100, then multiply, you will get 0.067 or 0.16, like that. So that's just, you have to calculate a value and see how important that word is. Feature selection, dimensionality reduction. So you will be removing unnecessary features, so which doesn't relate to the object. For example, if you have to talk about species of a dog, so you won't be talking about unnecessary details like it's walking on two legs, etc., etc., like that. Unnecessary details you won't be like. If you're talking about a human, he has a fur and all, you won't talk about that. It has cannon type this long, like animal type it, no, it has a tail, you won't be talking about that. N-grams is nothing but grouping, or sorry, extracting words in the form of group, like and 2 gram means exam helper. So this is the name of our channel. Exam helper is a 2-word sentence, so like that. 3 gram exam helper YouTube. So YouTube should not consider as a separate. YouTube is 1 word, so example, so a sentence of 3 words, like that. N-gram, okay. So don't go like whenever you hear the word and you think something, do not try to do that here. Outlier detection. So here you will be getting rid of suspicious data. Find out any suspicious, like violation type, uncensored, wrong type of data. You don't want such things, so just remove that by looking into that. Fourth phase, data mining techniques. So here, how do you mine the data, in the sense collect and all the extraction, feature analyzing. So it's unsupervised or supervised. It's the same thing. You have to fill here what you'll study in your deep learning subject. Just like the same here, no label here, label will be there and all, etc. Analyze result at the end, last final stage. Whatever the outcomes you get, you just evaluating, nothing but validating accuracy of data, all those things. Visualize results, representing the result in a good way. So now this is also important thing, important classification methods. So there are 2 methods, that is naive based classifier and support vector machine. Much is not there in the textbook. You just have to understand that this is a vector probability based, and here vector based, where sentences are taken as vector, like we saw over here. The explanation is given in the notes. I won't be explaining it because much is not there. So I'll just finish this chapter here, and the next we'll see about web mining and other things. Okay, so for now we have completed this. I hope you liked the video, and we'll meet again in the next video.